Good morning to our viewers here in St. Martin and those watching us around the world. You are watching SXM Daily News Magazine, a live weekly show to bring you up to date with the latest news, current events, and feature stories. I'm Fernando Clark, and I'm joined by Julia Gregor, our co-host for today. Julia, how was your week?
Good morning, Fernando. It was good. It was really, really nice. Did a lot of projects, caught up on a few shows, celebrated World Afro Day on the 15th. So
World Afro Day?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know they had a World Afro Day.
Yeah, there is. It's in celebration of Black beauty and hair and breaking hair stereotypes. So still in celebration. Well, all year, every day, all day.
I better go back to getting my afro then.
Yes, you got
so I can help you celebrate. Well, you had a very interesting week. It's been a challenging week for me too, and this coming week will also be challenging. Just to let you know, we're less than 100 days away from Christmas. So that sounds like something that would excite you, and you could get your afro wig for Christmas.
Oh, I'm too excited for Christmas. I want to order my family the matching pajamas. I want to get a tree this year because I did not get a tree last year. And the food, oh my gosh, I can't wait for the Christmas ham and the macaroni pie.
Stop, please.
I'm making myself hungry now.
Yeah, you're making us hungry now. We can't do that on the air. People, we apologize for that. If you got hungry during this conversation, it's all her fault.
It is, I'm sorry.
But yes, I'm looking forward to it too. And particularly the drinks, the punches and all
the
those
sorrel.
Oh, yeah.
The sorrel.
Stop. There you go again.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Before we get carried away with Christmas from now, let me just tell you, we have coming up after the break, Telem launches new television service, the latest coronavirus report, and the latest weather update. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Organic Creations is your place when looking for natural health supplements and whole foods. We supply a wide variety of herbal teas, multivitamins, liquid herbs, artist life products, organic nuts and grains, essential oils, and supplements for a wide variety of health conditions, all at a reasonable price. Our certified nutritionist is the perfect guide for supplements that best suit you. Inquire also about our gift certificate for that special someone. Remember, your health is your responsibility. So visit Organic Creations today at shop number 1 in the Orange Grove Shopping Center there in Colby, or call us at 721-523-9496. We open Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Organic Creations, where your health is top priority.
Lucky 2, Shoppers Plaza, and Lucky's Wholesale. These are the Lucky group of companies for all your beauty supplies. We offer a wide selection of professional hair care products like Pantene, Tresemme, Vitals, Motions, and Suave. Hair relaxers and natural hair products such as Oris Olive Oil, Mega Growth, Africa Best Natural, Creme of Nature, and Organics, just to name a few. They also carry Dove lotions, deodorants, shampoos, and body wash, Avon Timely perfumes and deodorants, Next line of shampoo, body washes, lotions, and body sprays, Secret and Fa deodorants and body wash. For the men, we carry a selection of beauty products also, such as Axe body spray and lotions, Root shaving products, Old Spice shaving products, including Suave shampoo and conditioners. In Lucky 2, we carry Maybelline Cosmetics and L'Oreal color and hair dyes, hair extensions, wigs in all styles, shapes, and colors. And from the Yannick collection, we have synthetic and human hair. Also an electronics section with gaming accessories, jewelry, and watches by Seiko, Casio, and Citizen, and a wide selection of household cleaning products. Visit any of the Lucky group of companies, Lucky 2, Shoppers Plaza, and our wholesale department.
You're watching SXM Daily News Magazine, and we have the latest report here on the COVID. As St. Martin and the world continue to deal with the COVID pandemic, the Minister of Public Health, Labour and Social Development, the Honorable Omar Otley, provided an update to the nation during the weekly Council of Ministers press briefing on Wednesday, September 15th. Minister Otley also spoke of the experience of the pop-up vaccination that also provided a platform for herbalists on the island. Here's his recent statement.
Many persons have reached out to the government, the ministry, about the Share My COVID experience that they are seeing. We have had persons within the community share their COVID experiences, their symptoms, and many persons seem to relate to this. What is unfortunate is that our last taping that is supposed to air, this person shared their experience with their family member, how they pleaded and asked their family member to be vaccinated, and this family member don't go anywhere, and unfortunately still contracted the virus. And in that taping, I saw the anger, I saw the hurt in this person, because they really tried to persuade their family member to take the vaccine, and unfortunately their family member was very ill in the hospital and have passed recently. So the Share My COVID experience is not necessarily only to say, hey, be vaccinated, but it shows persons that are healthy. We saw the last one from the gentleman where he exercises a lot and everything, and he still was affected real bad by COVID-19. So we ask everyone to continue a healthy lifestyle. Those who are not continuing to start their healthy lifestyle, but please understand, and one of the herbalists at our last pop-up vaccination pop-up said it. He said, many persons think that drinking bush for a week is considered a healthy lifestyle, a boost in your immune system. It's a lifestyle. It's continuous. So I will still promote the vaccine. I will still push the vaccine. And for those that want to start a healthy lifestyle, don't do it for a week. It's called a lifestyle. Let's continue it. Let's boost our immune system for any of the other variants that may come later on. Based on COVID-19 vaccination status, we are currently at 42% of persons that have taken their first shot. We're using the whole population, of course. And we're currently at 37% that have taken both shots using the whole population.
And since then, the numbers of deaths due to COVID has increased. As of September 17, the number of active coronavirus cases on St. Martin is 171. The total number of confirmed cases is now 4,017. 9 patients are hospitalized at the St. Martin Medical Center, and the total number of deaths due to COVID-19 remains at 59.
Telem Group launches enhanced television service. Telecommunication provider Telem Group announced the launch of Tel TV Plus, a brand new IPTV high-definition television service on Monday, September 13. It features 150 channels and a host of power-packed features for all televiewing tastes, according to the company's release. Tel TV Plus is designed to be affordable and will be catering to all age groups and a diverse St. Martin community. The release added Telem's CEO Kendall Duposor had to share this about how the company achieved this milestone.
It started when we bought cable TV and we wanted to improve on the cable TV service product, and then we got hit by Irma, and then it didn't make it feasible to improve cable TV at that point, so we started to look for a different solution. Just before I came in, there was a solution that was chosen and we started implementing said solution. But we quickly realized that the solution was a bit too pricey for the options that we wanted to put in place. Luckily, I was invited to Miami to give a speech on what our experience was with the cable TV purchase and stuff like that. And there I met several people, networking as they call it. And those people introduced me to several different options. So I took some information down and I brought it back to St. Martin and I handed it over to our, what's Benjamin's department name again? Business Development Department, to Mr. Benjamin, and he kind of picked up the ball and went running with it and started conversing with we had 3 vendors, we started conversing with all 3. He sent out an RFP, and then we chose a vendor, and Mr. Benjamin and his team worked on putting the proposal together and how the solution would be. I have to mention, in Mr. Benjamin's department, special mention to Alice, who did a lot of groundwork where this is concerned, and the rest of the team, but Alice really has to be separated because she did a lot of work with this. And then we also had to get content. So we have the solution, but now we want content. You have to put something that people want to see. And that was where Natasca's group came in. And in Natasca's group, special mention going out to Angel, because she was the one that kept coming to me all the time with these proposals and these contracts to sign, because she did a lot of legwork on getting the amount of content.
In the world of telecommunication, technology is constantly evolving, and the behaviors and also the desires of our customers are also constantly evolving. Remember, years ago we went from our mobile 2G network, then we went to 3G, now we're at LTE network, and soon we will be looking at 5G. And the same with our fixed network. We are currently moving all of our existing copper DSL customers to our super fast fiber to the home network to meet but also to exceed the increased demand for fast and reliable internet. And while we continue to roll out this fiber service to St. Martin households, we, but also our customers, felt that our current TelTV service was not living up to the expectations. So that's why, just like Mr. Dupersoy just said, approximately a year ago we decided to select a completely new, state-of-the-art and especially future-proof IPTV system that would exceed our customers' expectations. A system that would not only replace the existing TelTV offer that we have, but would also replace our cable TV service. From the get-go, we knew what we wanted. We wanted HD channels, we wanted fantastic content that you could also watch on your cell phone or on your tablet, and very important, we didn't want to use our dish farm in Madame Estate anymore, the farm where we have all those satellite dishes, because number one, that dish farm is very expensive, and number two, it is very vulnerable and it doesn't guarantee the quality of the TV streams, especially since we're in a hurricane belt. And in addition, we also set as a rule that all of that should not cost more than what we are offering right now. So with all these parameters set, a project team was created, and we created an internal employees product team, because this had to be everybody's project, of our own talented employees, and with great enthusiasm and also the dedication, they made this happen.
And now for a look at our weather forecast. Showers and thunderstorms continue to become better organized in association with an area of low pressure located less than 1,000 miles southeast of St. Martin. A tropical depression is likely to form later today or tomorrow, while the system moves towards the west-northwest at about 15 miles per hour. Computer models are indicating that the system could pass to the north or very close to St. Martin Monday and Tuesday. The public is therefore urged to closely monitor the progress of this system. The Met Office of St. Martin will continue to monitor the system and provide special advisories if this becomes necessary. Tropical Storm Odette is located off the eastern coast of the United States. This system does not pose any threat to St. Martin. Let's take a look at our outlook for Monday morning, which is cloudy and breezy with scattered showers. And now for our 3-day forecast.
Governor of St. Martin opens parliamentary year. The Prime Minister responds to questions on foreign relations and reflects on the anniversary of the border protests. Stay tuned for more news coming up next.
Lucky 2, Shoppers Plaza, and Lucky's Wholesale. These are the Lucky Group of companies for all your beauty supplies. We offer a wide selection of professional hair care products like Pantene, Tresemme, Vitals, Motions, and Suave. Hair relaxers and natural hair products such as Oris Olive Oil, Mega Growth, Africa Best Natural, Creme of Nature, and Organics, just to name a few. They also carry Dove lotions, deodorants, shampoos, and body wash, Avon Timely perfumes and deodorants, Sanex line of shampoo, body washes, lotions, and body sprays, Secret and Fa deodorants and body wash. For the men, we carry a selection of beauty products also, such as Axe body spray and lotions, Root shaving products, Old Spice shaving products, including Suave shampoo and conditioners. In Lucky 2, we carry Maybelline Cosmetics and L'Oreal color and hair dyes, hair extensions, wigs in all styles, shapes, and colors. And from the Yannick collection, we have synthetic and human hair. Also an electronics section with gaming accessories, jewelry, and watches by Seiko, Casio, and Citizen, and a wide selection of household cleaning products. Visit any of the Lucky Group of companies, Lucky 2, Shoppers Plaza, and our wholesale department.
Organic Creations is your place when looking for natural health supplements and whole foods. We supply a wide variety of herbal teas, multivitamins, liquid herbs, artist life products, organic nuts and grains, essential oils, and supplements for a wide variety of health conditions, all at reasonable price. Our certified nutritionist is the perfect guide for supplements that best suits you. Inquire also about our gift certificate for that special someone. Remember, your health is your responsibility. So visit Organic Creations today at shop number 1 in the Orange Grove Shopping Center there in Colby, or call us at 721-523-9496. We open Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Organic Creations, where your health is top priority.
And welcome back to SXM Daily News Magazine. Governor Holliday opens new parliamentary year. The new parliamentary year 2021 to 2022 opened on Tuesday, September 14th, with Governor Dr. Anders Eugene Holliday outlining some of the government's plans for the island sectors. In his address, he spoke of the COVID-19 pandemic and its impact on the island. Here are his statements in the House of Parliament.
The past 19 months have been like none we have seen before. Since the start of the pandemic, the virus has infected some 3,979 persons, hospitalized some 183 persons, and taken the lives of 57 persons, of which 29 since June of this year. It saddens me each time I learn of the passing of another person because of COVID. These are not just statistics, they are our grandparents, our parents, our siblings, our relatives, our friends, our colleagues, and our neighbors. I hereby extend my heartfelt condolences and support to the families who have lost loved ones. And I pray for the recovery of everyone who is suffering from COVID-19. In the face of the exceptional challenges of this pandemic, I call on everyone to do their part. That is, to wear masks, to practice social distancing, and to get vaccinated, and thus protect each other and contribute to our economic recovery. And I am thankful for the courageous healthcare professionals, law enforcement officers, firefighters, other frontline employees, and volunteers who are there every day doing their part for the protection of our well-being. Mr. Chairman, members of Parliament, my address today outlines government's response to the crisis and its policy plans for the coming year. Our economy was just starting to recover from the impact of Hurricane Irma when the COVID pandemic struck. This has, in addition to the ensuing health crisis, presented major social, economic, and financial challenges for our people and country. In 2020, economic activity declined by 24%, resulting in a substantial rise in the number of unemployed persons, leaving many businesses and families struggling to make ends meet, and widening the deficit of government to 160 million guilders in 2020.
And that was the Governor of St. Martin, Dr. Anders Eugene Holliday. And you know, when I heard the discussion on, the opening of the parliamentary year, I think back 1 year ago, we were having the protests for the reopening of the border between the two sides of the island.
I still can't believe it's been a year already.
It's been a year, believe it. And, it was so great to see St. Martiners from all walks of life.
Just coming together, holding the unity flag together, marching on, and meeting each other, like seeing the pictures in the video from that monumental moment, it just does something to you.
Yeah, well, the two sides have lived here in harmony for years. There's never been an actual border.
Yeah.
So it's not like you would see, and I can't give you an example of any other island because we are the only country on the planet
that does this.
That have two sides and there is no physical border.
Yeah, you don't have, big security guards with guns. They're, parading, waiting for you, asking you for your ID and all of these different things. It's just like, you go, you see the border, you wave at the border monument, you see the flags, and you're like, all right, to the front side, to the that side.
Yeah, so that demonstration showed the unity of the people, and it also showed that the people want their island to be free. And closing the border, according to the demonstrators, was not the solution to the problem.
It was not. It hurt. It really, really hurt. It just felt like, you were just instantaneously cut off for like no reason, Our French brothers and sisters on our side and, the Dutch brothers and sisters on this side. It was just like you just felt it, like it just didn't feel right.
It wasn't right. And, we have so many people that live on one side and work on the next.
Exactly.
And we do business with each other. There are people who, businesses on one side that order from the other side and vice versa. So there's always traffic back and forth, delivering, picking up, and that
Yeah,
sort
you
of
know,
thing.
going to the eye doctor, visiting Super U, even attending church, because I attend church on the French side as well.
Okay, you see, so with a border there and you know, authorities asking you where you're going and how long you're staying.
Yeah.
You know, we were not accustomed to
No,
that.
no, 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 no.
Let me play a little devil's advocate here, though. We have to admit that it's two sovereignties controlling the sides, you know.
Yes.
One side, there are two governments.
Yeah.
There are two of everything.
Yeah, they're two separate entities. So things that apply, like, you know, we look at stuff on the French side and we're like, how come it don't work over here? Or we look at stuff on the Dutch side, like, how come it isn't over there? But we have to understand, even though we do share one island, we're still two different nations. But the uniqueness is that we're two different nations that are able to live in harmony in comparison to like back in the days when we were fighting for control over each other.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something. It's two nations, but it's one St. Martin.
Yes.
You know, and that's the thing about us, because there are no, let's say, southern people and northern people, because you have southern people married to northern people.
Exactly.
You have people who will tell you, my father from one side, my mother from the next side, you know. So where am I from?
Yeah.
I was born on one side, I went to school on the next side, I work on the next side. And
Yeah, I have a best friend that is like that. Born on the French side, works on the Dutch side, went to school on the Dutch side, so he's a full-rounded St. Martin.
Yeah, so we, you know, we thank God we got that sorted out, you know, and it's something we don't want to ever see happen again.
I didn't know.
You know, although, you know, the official currency on the southern side is the guilder, on the other side is the euro, and there's so many things, but that makes us unique.
It does.
You know, when people come here to ask us, well, how you guys manage? You know, sometimes you have a holiday on one side of the island,
Yeah.
it's not a holiday on the next. You know, we have two carnivals, we have two Mother's Day.
We got the best of both worlds.
Yes,
we have the Dutch culture and the French culture.
Yep, and so sometimes, you know, people come in and they wonder, but how you guys manage? How you all keep up? The official language on one side is one thing, on the other side is something else, but we all speak English. So it's really a beautiful place. St. Martin is really a beautiful place. If you haven't been to St. Martin yet, you make sure visit St. Martin. It's a beautiful place, very unique. Although you could find, what would I say, different styles of, let's say, cooking and doing things, we're all one, we're all the same.
Yeah, we are. All right.
So thank God that border problem is over, and yes, it was a year ago.
I can't believe it.
Julia, what we got coming up next?
All right. Prime Minister responds to foreign relations questions from Member of Parliament. Okay. Prime Minister of St. Martin, Sylvia Jacobs, recently addressed a notice from the National Alliance Member of Parliament, Ludmina Duncan. Duncan questioned Prime Minister Jacobs on St. Martin's participation and potential membership within the Organization of the Eastern Caribbean States, the OECS. The OECS is an intergovernmental organization dedicated to the economic integration, among other factors. Here's the Prime Minister's statements regarding the query.
A letter has been sent to your person as the Minister responsible for General Affairs by MP Duncan regarding St. Martin becoming an associate partner within the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. If you have received this missive, can you give us your initial reaction?
Thank you, Mr. Cerillion. Indeed, I did receive the heads up from the Member of Parliament that was on its way, but of course it takes a while to get to me directly. I have not yet seen the specifics of the request. I think we've updated Parliament as well as the general public that we are in the process of becoming an associate state within CARICOM. The OECS, which you mentioned, is a smaller, I guess, more intimate organization, and I haven't had any recent updates yet as to where we stand with that. What we must realize is to be members or associate members of any organization, it requires a financial contribution. And so I would have to check into the relevant department, being the Department of Foreign Affairs, to see where we are, if that was also on the table or not, and see what the Member of Parliament's perspective is on that. So, of course, we are a government that is open to increasing our, let's say, collaboration and cooperation within the Caribbean region. So anything that we can do in that respect, the government is open for, but of course it must be feasible. So I await the reception of that missive, as you may have called it, but indeed our coalition partners, we are in government and we are in the same, we have agreed to the same governing program. It is always in the how we execute it is where sometimes opinions may differ. However, we will do our best to ensure that we get to the goal, which is increased collaboration within the region.
And there's still more to come. Self-tests for COVID now available. Jamaica minister resigns for not wearing a mask at a gathering, and much more. We'll see you after this break.
Organic Creations is your place when looking for natural health supplements and whole foods. We supply a wide variety of herbal teas, multivitamins, liquid herbs, artist-life products, organic nuts and grains, essential oils, and supplements for a wide variety of health conditions, all at reasonable price. Our certified nutritionist is the perfect guide for supplements that best suits you. Inquire also about our gift certificate for that special someone. Remember, your health is your responsibility. So visit Organic Creations today at shop number 1 in the Orange Grove Shopping Center there in Colby, or call us at 721-523-9496. We open Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Organic Creations, where your health is top priority.
Lucky 2, Shoppers Plaza, and Lucky's Wholesale. These are the Lucky Group of companies for all your beauty supplies. We offer a wide selection of professional hair care products like Pantene, Tresemme, Vitals, Motions, and Suave. Hair relaxers and natural hair products such as Oris Olive Oil, Mega Growth, Africa Best Natural, Creme of Nature, and Organics, just to name a few. They also carry Dove lotions, deodorants, shampoos, and body wash, Avon Timely perfumes and deodorants, Sanex line of shampoo, body washes, lotions, and body sprays, Secret and Fa deodorants and body wash. For the men, we carry a selection of beauty products also, such as Axe body spray and lotions, Root shaving products, Old Spice shaving products, including Suave shampoo and conditioners. In Lucky 2, we carry Maybelline Cosmetics and L'Oreal color and hair dyes, hair extensions, wigs in all styles, shapes, and colors. And from the Yanek collection, we have synthetic and human hair. Also an electronics section with gaming accessories, jewelry, and watches by Seiko, Casio, and Citizen, and a wide selection of household cleaning products. Visit any of the Lucky Group of companies, Lucky 2, Shoppers Plaza, and our wholesale department.
Self-testing for COVID-19 is now possible. According to the Minister of Public Health, Omar Otley, pharmacies on St. Martin are now allowed to import and sell COVID-19 self-test kits. The kits were previously unavailable and have been barred in our sister island of Curacao. The kits make it easier for one to know their status, and various brands have an accuracy rate of 90 to 95%. It also allows for cost-effective alternatives, as lab tests range from $70 to $100. The kits are now The kits are now difficult to source online, however, obtainable at most local pharmacies. However, the price ranges differ even further as the cost of the kits are now lower than €10. In addition to the health portfolio, the minister is also responsible for labor affairs and made a recent statement regarding complaints from workers on the island. This was his comment.
The question is, though, what's the situation with the unemployment rate of St. Martin?
Thank you very much. It's hand in hand. I've had discussions with the Netherlands, hence the reason why many persons have asked, why don't we lock down? Why don't we close at 8 p.m. when the numbers were high? And I explained that I'm also Minister of Labor, right? And for us to close at 8 p.m. would definitely kill the business sector, especially those at night, the restaurant sector. So we try to find a balance in between. I'm pretty sure that there is an increase in unemployment, and why I say pretty sure is that we at times don't see it correlated with the numbers. Persons don't report as much as you would expect. So oftentimes we would hear stories, we would hear stuff that is happening, but at the Labor Department there's no report, whether it's intimidation, whether it's fear. But I've always encouraged persons to report. I must say, based on numbers and statistics reported, of course, there is an increase, but not drastic. And I thank the Minister of Finance as well as the entire government with the SSRP support for that, because that has been a big help to help decrease mass layoffs. So that it goes hand in hand. So the numbers reported are an increase, but not as drastic as we may hear out there. So I encourage anyone that are going through labor disputes, I encourage you, make use of the Labor Department. That is the only way we can properly assess and properly implement policies and measures to help, decrease unemployment or underemployment.
Honestly, I am so happy that we have self-testing kits available right now. It's going to help the people of St. Martin so much with them having access to it. Fernando, what do you think?
I see it as a step forward. I expected this, though. I knew that sooner or later this would happen. And the kit itself is a step forward for fighting the coronavirus. And it's a plus, you could do it at home, And, talking about homes, Julie, I got to tell you that housing is a problem on St. Martin.
I couldn't agree with you more.
The availability of homes and the cost of homes, let's say even to rent. You could rent any small little, I don't want to call it a shack because in case it's somebody's home.
A studio.
So
Call it a
little
studio.
And you could be paying anything like $500, $600, $700, $800 a month for that, And I think we have to start looking into pricing for, let's say, what people charge for housing. And if you talk about building your own home.
Oh, that's a whole different ball game right there. I remember one of my professors always told me that with your salary towards rent, it needs to be about 30%. So nowadays you're looking at your salary and you're looking at the rent, and it's like, but the rent is my salary.
You have that. I have to agree with you. So people, in our culture, it was about owning your own home.
It still is. It's my goal to this day.
That's our culture, We don't sit back and wait until our parents pass on and then we inherit the home. What happens when you have 4 and 5 children in one home?
I know, in that little 2-bedroom there.
It is imperative for people to own their home, and government is looking into building homes that people can afford, what we call affordable
housing.
But affordable to who?
That is the question.
So that's one of the things we could look at. But then there are those people who say, I don't want to own my own home because I don't know if I'm going to stay here forever. I don't want to have to go through the hassle of insurance, so I prefer to rent. The positive thing about when you rent is that if you don't like an area, you can move.
You can move. You can get out.
If you could find somewhere else to go.
That's what I say in there. Flatland is scarce.
Yeah. So, but when you have your own home, it's as if you are. Well, that's where you have to live.
Yeah, it's an asset.
But the cost of rent, it's something we really have to look at. We have people who are renting, and like you said, the rent is their salary.
It's like, as a young professional moving back, it was like one of my goals is to find my own space. Like, I love my parents' house. Shout out to you, mommy and daddy. But I do want my own space eventually. And it's like, you go in the paper and you turn, or you go on like buy, sell, and trade sometimes, and you see some of these places people are renting, and you're like, why is the bathroom tiles and the sink 2 different colors? I'm like,
women will look into those kind of things. A man will want to know where his stereo set could go. All in all, it is something we have to look at, because it has been this way for a very long time, and it is now becoming the norm.
Yes, and at the same time too, the more people are putting towards rent, is the less available income that they have to put into other businesses. So, like going out to a nice restaurant, going into town and buying stuff that they want to enjoy, which is electronics, enjoying some of the natural, activities that we have on this island. We are so focused on, paying rent and bills. By the time have a little pocket change left, is just enough to keep you through the rest of the month. It's just crazy.
Your spending powers go down, so we have to really look into that, and we'll be talking more about that. But Julia,
yes,
we have Jamaica's Agriculture Minister Floyd Green resigns after being caught breaking COVID-19 protocols. Jamaica's Agriculture Minister, Floyd Green, has resigned following the surfacing of a video of him at a gathering that reportedly occurred during a No Movement Day. In the video, which was posted on social media on Tuesday, Green, along with Jamaica Labour Party JLP councillor for the Mona Division in Kingston and St. Andrews Municipal Corporation, Andrew Bellamy, was seen celebrating and toasting alcohol, according to the Caribbean Nation Weekly. Green and Bellamy joined with others in the maskless group in a toast after a member said, "No Movement Day." The gathering was held at the District 5 restaurant at the R Hotel in Kingston, the news outlet reported. Prime Minister Andrew Holness asked Green to hand in his resignation. Green apologized for his actions, saying it was demonstrated a lack of sensitivity. He said the lapse in judgment will never happen again. Today, I have disappointed so many, my family, including my son, my Prime Minister, and most importantly, the people of Jamaica, who I have sworn to serve. I accept that this was an error in judgment and that it sends the wrong signal, especially in light of the government's drive to reduce the spread of the COVID-19 virus. For this, I am really and truly very sorry, a statement from Green said.
When we return, Sailors host get-together in the Netherlands. Dominican Republic expands hotels occupancy, and GB celebrates 61 years.
Lucky 2, Shoppers Plaza, and Lucky's Wholesale. These are the Lucky Group of companies for all your beauty supplies. We offer a wide selection of professional hair care products like Pantene, Tresemme, Vitals, Motions, and Suave. Hair relaxers and natural hair products such as Oris Olive Oil, Mega Growth, Africa Best Natural, Creme of Nature, and Organics, just to name a few. They also carry Dove lotions, deodorants, shampoos, and body wash, Avon Timely perfumes and deodorants, Sanex Products line of shampoo, body washes, lotions, and body sprays, Secret and Fa deodorants and body wash. For the men, we carry a selection of beauty products also, such as Axe body spray and lotions, Root shaving products, Old Spice shaving products, including Suave shampoo and conditioners. In Lucky 2, we carry Maybelline Cosmetics and L'Oreal color and hair dyes, hair extensions, wigs in all styles, shapes, and colors. And from the Yannick collection, we have synthetic and human hair. Also an electronics section with gaming accessories, jewelry, and watches by Seiko, Casio, and Citizen, and a wide selection of household cleaning products. Visit any of the Lucky Group of companies, Lucky 2, Shoppers Plaza, and our wholesale department.
Organic Creations is your place when looking for natural health supplements and whole foods. We supply a wide variety of herbal teas, multivitamins, liquid herbs, artist life products, organic nuts and grains, essential oils, and supplements for a wide variety of health conditions, all at reasonable price. Our certified nutritionist is the perfect guide for supplements that best suit you. Inquire also about our gift certificate for that special someone. Remember, your health is your responsibility. So visit Organic Creations today at shop number 1 in the Orange Grove Shopping Center there in Colby, or call us at 721-523-9496. We open Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Organic Creations, where your health is top priority.
Say Les's hosts picnic for St. Martiners in the Netherlands. Dozens of young St. Martiners in the Netherlands gathered for a picnic hosted by Say Les's, a platform that advocates for fellow Swaligians. Say Les's was founded by Shanika Romney and Lisa Adams initially as a podcast until it became a hub for St. Martiners across the globe. The picnic for St. Martiners was motivated by the experience of Romney and friends who began having picnics in the park during the summer. Romney realized how good it felt to physically socialize, and the inspiration to host one for St. Martin community materialized. Romney mentioned that there are not many occasions in the Netherlands that allow St. Martiners to get together and network. With the picnic, Say Les's intended to create a space where persons can talk and network outside their private circles, but most importantly, just be themselves. It's not every day you get to attend an event and not have to think about how your mannerisms will be perceived or having to code switch just to be understood. Roughly 75% came out and food and beverages were provided, with various attendees and persons had the opportunity to add to their playlists, to music and being played and engage in icebreakers. Other activities included answering questions or discussing St. Martin related topics. A photo area was created by Charlotte Iltes where people took pictures with St. Martin slang props. Iltes also did the decor for the picnic. Iltes described her vision for the creation direction as an opportunity to remind our people just how beautiful they are. Say Les's created the viral St. Martin slang, which are weekly pods for the definitions of St. Martin sayings, and followers also share memories for using the word. Romney added that they intended to host more events. Granting COVID-related measures are easier to deal with. Many people also expressed curiosity for the next get-together. Say Les's involved from a podcast to a platform to highlight our St. Martin slang, the old and new, as well as highlighting St. Martiners who are positively impacting our community. We do so through different online series as well as hosting events where we get our community involved in discussing taboo topics.
And in other news, The Dominican Republic's Unstoppable Hotel Expansion, 136 projects approved for $5 billion US. The Dominican Republic is witnessing exponential growth in the country. 3 new tourism projects will be built in Punta Cana, La Altagracia province, and in Cabarete, Puerto Plata, with which add up to about 136 throughout the country, exceeding $5 billion US. The Dominican today reported. This is the construction of 3 small hotels whose resolutions were approved in August by the Tourism Development Council, Confotur, according to the Minister of Tourism, David Collado. The tourism projects would be around 136 hoteliers and real estate approved by the Confotur in about 10 destinations, most in La Altagracia, with more than 70 investments. In addition, it includes projects that support tourism structures such as golf courses, amusement parks, clubs, and health tourism. The Dominican today reported that in June, some 119 projects had been submitted in Confotur. According to the Technical Deputy Minister of Tourism, Jacqueline Mora, these projects, which exceed $5 billion US in investments, are both local and foreign and can take up to 3 years in the process to be lifted. Mora explained that many of the projects began the classification and approval process before the arrival of the pandemic in the country, so they had to stop and start again. Well, the Dominican Republic is really on the move.
I see that.
Huge investments. You know what's good here, though? Our water and electricity company, GEBE, celebrates 61 years. And that is something that is of a milestone. NVGEBE celebrated a milestone this week on Thursday, September 16th. The company posted a thank you message to its clients on Facebook, stating, on behalf of the management and staff of NVGEBE, we say thank you to St. Martin for your local support, patience, and understanding over the last 61 years. We look forward to celebrating more years with you. Unfortunately, it was a bitter celebration as the company has been functioning with corporate governance struggles and temporary management directors for over a year. Recently, a dispute was made public between a former employee of the company and the supervisory board, which has been dwindling. Here is the Prime Minister, her statement on the state of affairs at St. Martin's only utility company.
Mr. Jacobs, I'm asking you this question based as the shareholder representative, not the minister in charge of the company or over the company, but as the shareholder representative. Now that you have 2 court cases deemed inadmissible that was filed by the SBOD of NVGEB, do you foresee that there will be an end to this ongoing saga because there's another case filed? And Minister, have you passed on the baton as from a shareholder perspective to the Minister to deal with this?
Good morning to you, Misha. The Council of Ministers remains responsible as shareholder. As a representative of the Council of Ministers, I can say that we continue to do our due diligence as it regards our role as shareholder where GEBE and all government-owned companies are concerned. The Minister of VROMI, the Honorable Egbert Duran, had been mandated to deal with the whole management issue, the change of management issue. So there is correspondence ongoing where he is mandated to have the discussions. However, all decision-making still remains with the shareholder, which is the entire Council of Ministers. Our Secretariat is also highly involved in all the communications going back and forth. And as you can see, From the first 2 injunctions that were filed, they were determined to be invalid, etc. And the Council of Ministers will continue to do its due diligence, requesting the necessary shareholders meetings to do what is necessary to bring some semblance of continuity of management to the company. As for us, way too much attention and time is being spent on this rather than what is needed at GEBE at this time, which is ensuring that we can get the best out of the company, that the necessary loans that have been on the table for over a year are handled. And for that, the Council of Ministers would like to see that that becomes the focus of NVGEB.
And thank you for watching SXM Daily News Magazine. I'm Fernando Clark with Julia Gregg. And Julia, it was a great program today.
It was. We got into some real things. The reopening of the border, still in shock that it's a year.
And, there's so much more that we can report on, that happened during the week. Remember, it's a whole week we are reviewing, and not just local news, but also international news. So we keep our viewers up to date with what's going on around the world, So we are here every week, and we bring you this, and you could watch it again. So no need to worry if you haven't seen it. So, Julia, I got to thank you for being here with me for these couple of weeks while Valerie was away. So it's been great working with you.
Thank you for having me here. Okay. Thank you for watching today's broadcast of St. Martin Daily News. We encourage you, and for more updates, and feel free to email us at your reviews and stories at stmartindailynews@gmail.com. If you've witnessed or were tipped about a breaking story, then WhatsApp us at 721-580-0627. Our broadcast and other entertaining information archives can be accessed at stmartinmediacenter.com. By the way, you can also rewatch this broadcast later this evening at 6 p.m. on TV 15 and Sunday at 9 p.m. as well. We wish you a pleasant weekend, and until next week.